Let's review our basic spreadsheet skills. I've provided you with a spreadsheet start where the data has already been entered. This will be a big time saver. In order to save and preserve this starting document, in case we need to start over, I'm going to go to File and make a copy. I'm going to rename the copy. Instead of Jones School Fundraiser Start, I'll remove the start, put an underscore or an underline, and type in my name. Now you're going to see that you have two spreadsheets. If you go back to my drive, I have two spreadsheets, the starter and the one that I'm going to work with my name. That way, in case I need to start over again, I can go back to the start document. So I'm going to use the one with my name and make some edits. Remember that when you're selecting information in a spreadsheet, you can select an entire row by clicking on a number. You can select an entire column, something that you want to talk to, by clicking on the column title or the letter. Or you can select individually by clicking and dragging. And we're just going to select our titles. Now, to make them stand out a little more, I'm going to give them a black background with white letters. So if I go to my text color here and I select a white text, they seem to disappear, but that's because the background is white. So if I want to change the background to a different color, I'm going to go to the fill color and fill these cells with black. And now you have a white on black, which is a great way to differentiate the titles between the values or the entries. Another thing I'd like to do is the order dates are right aligned. In other words, that they push to the right of the cell. Well, I think it'd be a little easier to read if they were either left aligned or centered. So I'm going to select the whole column by clicking on the A, and I'm going to go to the Align options. Here's my right align. Here's my center align. I believe I'll keep them centered. Now, as you see, on the 6th of January of 2016, Jones, who is our sales rep, sold pencils. He sold 95 pencils, or ordered 95 pencils at a unit cost of $1.99. Now, it would be nice to know what the total amount is. So we're going to use a function and not do the math ourselves. So we're going to click in the total cell. All functions or formulas begin with an equal sign, telling the spreadsheet that you need to do some calculations. And in order to calculate, it'd be nice, we know it's 95 times $1.99. But we're going to say that I want you to take whatever value is in this cell, D2, which is 95, multiply it, so I'm going to put in an asterisk, by whatever is in this cell, E2, which happens to be $1.99, and press my Enter key, and there you have the total order is for a $189.95 or 05. All right. The value to this is that if you change the value in the cell to 80 pencils, pencil units, and I press my Enter key, it automatically recalculates for me. That's the value or the beauty of a spreadsheet. Now, I don't want to go through and do each one separately all the way down. So there's a fill option by grabbing this little box or this little handle. Now remember that in this cell, if you want to see the formula, it's right here. D2 times E2. Now when we get down to here, it should be D3 times E3. D4 times E4, and so on. So it's relative to the new position as we go down. Now spreadsheets are smart and they know it and they do it all by themselves. So if I grab that little box, that little handle, and I pull it down, and I'll go clear to the bottom of my data, and let go, they all calculate. And if I click on row 5, for example, you'll see that it's D5 times E5. They're all relative to the new position. One other formatting feature that would be really nice is this is currency. These are dollars and cents. So it'd be nice to see it that way. I'm going to click my more so it hides it, and I'm going to select column E, and I can do them both at the same time, E, and F, by dragging. And I'm going to find the dollar sign, and it'll say format as currency. I click the dollar sign, and now it has the dollar signs and looks like currency. Much easier to read. This is task 1.